is finally fall here on the Northern Hemisphere, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top fall fashion trends for 2024. So let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Flo, and I live and work here in New York City, and I love creating videos for this channel, talking about life in the city, talking about the behind the scenes of being a content creator, and also talking about the things that I love, like books, productivity, planning, and of course, fashion. So if you're new and you still haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notification bell so you can get notified of every time I upload a new video. And if you're still not following me on Instagram, you can go ahead and also follow me there as Flo Pereira, as you're going to see right here. And if you have been here for a while, hi again, and thank you for coming back. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about the top fall fashion trends for 2024. I did a video just like this one last year, and I love making that video, and I think you all loved it as well. So we are going to dive deep into what is or what will be in trend for this new season. As we go about each and every one of these trends, I will be showing you images from the runway so you can get more inspiration, more ideas of what I'm talking about. And I'm also going to be showing some other pieces that you can buy at your local stores or that you can buy online and that are not as expensive as some that you would see on the runway. Everything will be linked down below in the description box in case you want to get any of the things that I will be showing and talking about in today's video. First of all, wraps and swaddles. This is not necessarily a new trend for the colder months, of course, but it's something that we've seen on the runway quite a lot with a couple of designers. So what we're looking for in the season is an oversized scarf or an oversized cape that you can wear around your shoulders, around your neck, and really like wrap around yourself. Personally, I love when trends and the actual seasons go hand in hand because of course you are going to bundle up in the colder months of the year. I really love the idea of having big scarves. This is something that I've been wearing for many years now. I've also tried the cape trend. This is something that I liked a couple years ago. Now it's not really my favorite. I don't find it as comfortable to wear that as a regular coat because I cannot move my hands as much, but maybe it's something that you can try. And the good thing about this trend is that it's something that you probably already have in your closet, and if not, maybe it's something that you can knit yourself if you know how to do that, or that someone in your family can help you. And it's all about finding the fabrics and the colors that you love the most and that you want to wear most around your neck in this new season. Speaking of necks, the second trend that we are going to be seeing a lot during this fall season is neck up fashion. And what we're talking about here is about the colors. If you recall, last year we talked all about statement sleeves, and this season is all about statement colors. We are thinking about high neck coats that, for example, we saw in Burberry or Stella McCartney. Also thinking about boxy, ultra tall turtleneck sweaters. This is a trend that I really like because, of course, during fall and winter, we usually cover most of our bodies because it's colder outside. And I love how we can be playful around this area and wear different shapes and different structures and different materials and make a statement with that. And the great thing about this trend is that if you end up getting some of these pieces, it's more of an investment, something that you will probably end up wearing season after season because it will never go out of style. The third trend that most designers showed on the runway and that I feel like we are going to be seeing quite a lot this season is leather. I know leather is a material that people love wearing all year long, but personally, I prefer it for fall winter because it's a fabric that really keeps you warm. And this season in particular, we are going to be seeing a lot of leather coats and leather trenches. Think about the movie Matrix. Do you remember that black leather coat? Well, exactly that. I have one of these coats. I've been wearing it for I think 4 or 5 years now, and it's really a statement piece and something that I will probably be wearing for 5 or 10 more years because it's really a temporal. It really goes well with any outfit, whether you wanna dress it down or be more fancy. It goes well with sneakers, with boots, with high heel shoes. It goes well with everything. And I love black leather. That is my personal favorite, but we're also going to be seeing a lot of brown leather this season. So if brown is more your color, then this is something that you really need to go go after. And the great thing about leather trenches in particular is that it's something that you can easily source from vintage stores if that is more your style, or if you prefer not to buy newer pieces. Leather really gets better as it ages, and a trench is a piece that has been in fashion for many decades and that you can easily find at most vintage stores. And if a leather trench and the Matrix movie is not your style, you can also go for a leather dress or a leather skirt or a leather top. All of these pieces are going to be really in trend this fall season. Trend number 4 is faux fur. Faux fur, you're thinking, wait, I've been seeing this on the mob wife style over on TikTok. Yeah, you've seen that over there, but it's not something that's only reserved to TikTok. It's something that we are going to be seeing everywhere. Fashion brands like Bottega Veneta, Simone Rocha, or Sandy Lian have shown faux fur on the runway for the fall/winter 24-25 season. So we're going to be seeing a lot of that, but not only fur, but also feathers and shearling. Think about pieces that have a lot of volume. So we are going to be seeing a lot of that. And something that I think is important is that in the past few years, we've seen the fashion industry really move away from real fur, fortunately, and take a step into the faux fur direction. And that is important not only for the environment, but also for the well-being of animals and really the role of fashion in the world that we live in. So the trend is not really fur, but really faux fur. But something that we are also going to be seeing this season is a lot of real fur but sourced from vintage stores. Think about coats that have been worn many years ago and that maybe they're sitting in some grandma's closet, maybe your grandma's closet, or that are being sold at vintage stores. And that is a positive thing, finding a second life for clothes that have already been worn, which I think is really important and signals to what the fashion industry is moving towards. If you ask me, I love wearing this big coat. I have one faux fur coat that is black and green. It's from an H&M Balmain collection from like 10 years ago or so, and I love that one. I also have another one that's more animal print, which is very Sopranos mob wife. Really like that one as well. And I also have a white long shearling coat, which is given like cheap, but of course it's faux, it's synthetic, and I really like it. I know it's a trend that is not for everyone. Lots of people love wearing like regular coats in fall and winter, but if you like more volume, maybe something that's more of a statement, I think this is a great piece to get, to invest in, to buy, or to source from maybe your grandma's closet. The 5th trend that we are going to be seeing a lot has been named country house chic. Personally, I've never been to a country house where I have worn any of these items, but bear with me. So think about the clothes that the Queen of England or the royal family wore or used to wear to those weekends in Balmoral Castle. You know, these knits, these long skirts, usually plaid skirts. Think about like knee-high wellies or tailored blazers. I don't know if you get the vibe, the idea, but I think what's great about this trend is that it's not really pulling something new out of thin air or something that's going to be really trendy this season and then be out of fashion next year. It's something that people, especially I would say like in the UK and the Highlands and that area, have been wearing for so many years. And it's just that now we've seen a lot more of that on the runway, and because of that we are probably going to be seeing a lot more of that in your regular like fashion stores. I have not really tried this trend, if I have to be honest, but a friend of mine, Leslie, you probably know her, we've done a video together. She usually wears this type of clothes in winter. You can get some inspiration from her looks here, and I really love how she puts together this style, so I might try it myself this year. I think that of course, as with every trend, is not for everyone. This might look more like cosplay for some people and you don't really feel like it's your style, but maybe you can pull apart some of these pieces and really go for the chunky wool sweaters or only go for the plaid skirts. As usual with fashion, the idea is that you really pick and choose the things that you like the most, the things that you feel like go well with your style, and the things that you see yourself wearing for years to come. The sixth trend that we are going to be seeing this season is structure boots. Of course, boots for fall is like very common sense. You're going to need them, but what we've seen on the runway a lot this year with Prada, with Chanel, or Hermes is this tall, high structure boots. Some of these boots that almost look like pants actually. And I feel like it's a trend that's very functional because of course, if you live in a country or in an area where it gets really, really cold in winter, having high boots that keep your legs, your calves protected from the cold, that is perfect. And what I love about these boots is that they really go well with so many other trends that we've spoken about in this video. You can wear them with the skirts that we mentioned before. You can also wear them with leather trenches, with faux fur coats. It's really a trend and an item that you invest in and that it lasts for many, many years to come. Trend number 7 are power suits. And if you remember correctly, we talked about suits and about like 80s inspired suits last year. And this year we are of course talking about suits again because they really go well with fall fashion. I have been wearing suits for around 6 or 7 years now and I love them, especially because they're two pieces. You have a blazer and you have pants, but you can also wear them as separate pieces and wear the blazer with jeans or with a skirt or a dress, and you can wear the pants with a t-shirt and sneakers or with a different blazer in another color or with a coat, with a sweater. They are really so versatile and allow you to make so many different combinations. For example, I have this suit which I absolutely love, and I've also worn the blazer with jeans and a baseball hat, and it's a great look that works really well. We've seen this on the runway with Alexander McQueen, with Dior, with Max Mara, and I love how in recent years the suit, which used to be something that mostly men would wear or only men would wear, has shifted, and now we see a lot of people and a lot of women wearing them as well, which is something that I love because I think it's a piece of clothing, is a set that really goes well with any shape, any body, any gender. So if you still haven't invested in a power suit, I think 2024 should be a year that you do so. These are the 7 trends that I really wanted to highlight. As you may know already, 7 is my favorite number, so I thought that 7 trends would be the perfect number of trends to highlight for this season. And before ending this video, there are some other things that I think are very important that I wanted to emphasize as well. First of all, that these are just trends. These are things that we've seen on the runway. These are things that experts or people that love fashion talk about, but they're trends, and if you like them, then that's great. But if you don't, you really don't need to wear any of these items. You really should just wear what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel happy and confident. Another important thing is that you can of course shop new items for any of these trends, but I think it's also important to source vintage items. You can also borrow things from friends, from family, make fashion circular, reuse, recycle things, also go into your own closet. Sometimes we have clothes that have been sitting there for many years and suddenly it's something that is in trend this season and that we want to wear. And if not, that is also okay, and you can maybe take this chance to maybe recycle some of this clothing, to donate, to sell them. And the last thing that I wanted to highlight is that really when you look at this video with this trends or some other videos or articles online, is really go through them and see which trends really speak to you, which ones you see yourself wearing this season and the many years to come, in order to, as I said before, go with your style and the things that you like to wear, and also to reduce fashion waste when possible. I will leave the links to all of the items that I shown and mentioned on this video down below in the description box in case you want to go ahead and get any of them, and also some extra links for more inspiration of my looks, friends' looks, and other images that can help you follow this fall fashion trends if that is what you want. I really hope you like this video. If that is the case, of course, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already, and leave a comment down below letting me know which of the 7 trends was your favorite, which one you are going to follow this season, or what items you're thinking about buying, or maybe sourcing vintage, borrowing from a friend or something like that. Really hope you like this video, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!